Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising up to the front. We are going to talk to you about this upcoming week of July 29th through August 4th as a heads up so that you can sort of navigate around the perfect astrology and tarot and these oracle messages that will be able to blend in with your own knowledge about your own chart should you know some. And if you don't, then trust that the information that's coming to you can be used to help support you with some decisions you might want to make this upcoming week. So we're going to start off with a theme that all Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising will be able to appreciate for this upcoming week. And that happens to be, thank you, rest. Now, let's see how that works, because this week is very much the energy for Scorpios is going to be third house communication into the second house of work. So we'll find out what the messages have to be. The energy for Scorpio moon position is going to be the following week around the 11th. So if you're a moon Scorpio, then you will have your moment coming up next week. Therefore, risings will be able to follow some of that energy as well. But this will be for everyone. Let's go ahead and pull down our three tarot cards. We're using the Thoth Tarot deck here for some of the original. We're going to talk about the ancient meanings if there is any need to switch anything. Well, that's the first one that came through. Well, hello. The ancient, the current, and any of the different signage that comes with these tarot cards, because they do all have a correlation to astrology. Well, I like this so far. Well, so we get the rest card, and then we get the hermit card, which is Virgo Major Arcana. Now, on the 4th of August, we have obviously the new moon that's going to be taking place, but we also have Venus that's moving out of Leo and into Virgo, okay? Just to put it out there, on the same day that Mercury happens to be going retrograde, and Virgos are ruled by Mercury. So just to give you a little bit of that information. So we do have the Hermit card that shows up here, and that needs to be honored a little bit. Again, you are shifting from the third into more of the second. Now, the second card that we have here is technically the Four of Wands. It's called completion in this old deck, but this is the Four of Wands. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. So the Four of Wands, and it's called completion here. The modern decks, we always talk about the fact that the Four of Wands is the 1111 card. It gives us the energy and the information about joy, family, positive energy when it comes to work, especially if you work from home these days, modern translation, that there is something that's going to be positive. Now, this is Venus in Aries energy, just to give you that piece of information. So the Venus energy that we love, expanding things, making things beautiful, and the Aries energy that we have formalizing where it is that we have our own self-will. So take that as you will in your own personal life. But towards the end of the week, I love this one, we have this card, which is called Success, which technically is the energy of the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. So we're looking at the energy of Taurus coming in here, okay? And I like that because it's grounded energy. And so the Six of Pentacles energy is talking about balance, which is one of the ways that we balance out the moon emotional energy with how we're physically doing things. So that's literally what this card happens to be. So if the universe is asking us to rest a little bit because where it is that we're going, we're going to be able to see some success. It makes a lot of sense, and it could have a lot of things to do with experiencing things on the back end, especially for this upcoming week. Now, I'm going to pull some energy oracles before I clarify any major arcana that I like to do, just to get a little bit more information. I want to know why we're resting, but let's get some energy oracles, not tarot, but some of them carry the same frequency. All right, so we're going to take all of these. The first one that popped down was the energy of indecision. So not really sure if you should go left or you should go right, which could be one of the main reasons why the universe wants you to rest a little bit this week. Pay attention to the daily astrology and see sort of what pops up for Scorpio, whether it's Mars energy or Pluto energy, because some of you are going to be affected by different things. Now we have the energy of community, which comes in. It sometimes has the energy of the Three of Cups, but community can also have things to do with what's going on with friends, family, and things of that nature. Now, we also have the card called Walking Away in the reverse position. I have a feeling that matches up a little bit more with what's going on with the completion card. And then the last two cards that we have here is very interesting. We have the anxiety card, which is sort of being released, and then we come into the man holding the coin, which in my opinion matches up perfectly with the Six of Pentacles. So we're looking at this opportunity for you to rest. Make sure that you have an opportunity to see what's coming up in front of you, ask questions, take a look at your communication, that third house, friends, family, that second house, business, however it is that you are creating income for yourself and or taking care of your own physical body with that second house energy. And let's go ahead and clarify, here they are, with what that Hermit is really talking about here. So you do have some big energies that are here. The Hermit alone, that Virgo and energy, when we get to the moon, or when we get to this energy change, it's going to provide a lot of clarity for people, because Venus and Virgo is all about discernment. That's literally what it is. But let's see what Virgo is talking to us about here. What is the Hermit talking to our Scorpios about? Oh my God. Well, if you didn't know, Pluto is your ruling planet. So Pluto is also judgment. It is you. So you need to just take a little bit of a rest, or you may find that this week, in order for you to clear up that indecision, you're going to need to take some extra breaks. And then we jump into the Six of Cups, which also is the sun in Scorpio. So there's an opportunity for you to heal, to rest, to move forward with some positive thinking, maybe do something fun, act as a child, be as expressive as you possibly can. It could also have some things to do with your children. Again, that community could have some things to do with what's going on with your own family. So whatever this looks like for you this upcoming week, there does seem to be this shift, and again, this completion energy that comes in here. Unless you're dealing with an Aries somewhere, you have Aries very heavy in your chart. This looks like you just may need to allow things to show up the way that they need to show up. So sometimes not doing anything is doing something. It's the path of least resistance. It allows the universe to allow you to open up some different things that are showing up, especially if your thoughts are a little bit clouded. So sometimes not doing anything, or having a play day, or just a Netflix day, or whatever the case may be for how you do art or expression of self, is one of the most important things that you can possibly do. I don't see this as being negative at all. It matches up. So again, just pay attention to the major planetary alignments, you coming into Virgo, Venus, Aries, and then also some Taurus energy that is actually showing up for you. And this is going to take place this week. So the daily astrology will assist you with matching those different sort of things up. We're going to go in with the Sacred Geometry deck, and we're going to see what other things Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising can do for themselves this week to assist with these different transitions that are taking place. I really do feel that Thursday, Friday are going to be some very interesting days for you for healing. There's this big trine that's going to show up with Neptune and in Pisces and Cancer. Well, there you go. This is not the first time this has come out. So the expansion card that we're talking about here is allowing you to move forward. And when we expand and we are evolving in energy, we are appreciating where we've been, the idea of where we want to be, and we are allowing ourselves to go through that journey with as much ease and grace as possible, because that's what allows you to expand and take on new sort of energy and new different types of things that you want to be able to facilitate. Now, the expansion energy that we have here, if you don't have an ammonite fossil, because that's what this is, it's an ammonite fossil. You can find them in your crystal shop. Go with anything that's going to assist you in being grounded. Now, this sounds a little bit weird, but if you have moss agate, it's also probably going to be a really good one for you to use. But you can also go into the energy of this orange to match up with the fire energy of this Aries energy this week, carnelian, or anything in that orange type of a wheel that's going to help support after you come out of this rest period, doing something with where it is that you're going forward. You know, that Six of Pentacles is balance, and sometimes it's a blessing that you don't even see coming, which is a gain in a different sort of a way that you haven't experienced already. So all in all, if you happen to be Scorpio, there's so many beautiful things that are going to show up for you this upcoming week. The perfect astrology alone, the tarot and the oracle sort of giving us a confirmation. Make sure you're looking at your sun, your moon, your rising, or anywhere else you have major planetary pieces that you're aware of from your own personal birth chart, and get a little bit more information in advance that way. If you need my support, one of these buttons somewhere up and through this joint will take you directly to my website, where you can get a personal reading or a personal healing with me. But as always, may you receive everything it is that you need, everything that you want and desire, and may you continue to find the beauty in all things.